Market members, first call. And welcome to the Market News Show at the 2020 Boone County Fair. Your guest today is Ty Rinson out of Nebraska. Appreciate Ty coming up. Bring us a little cooler temps here for mid-July. But I understand some of that temps we had some high winds last night. I'm not sure what all came with it. Helping out on the beach crew, we appreciate all their help. Superintendent Joe Epperby, got Bryce Neighbor, Brad Schick, Cody Rasmussen, Rick Casey, and I may have missed somebody, but we appreciate all their help.
We'll start off the Market Heifer show. Eric Campbell comes with just honestly kind of real world production cattle, and makes us take a step back in and appreciate what's really out there in production and putting beef on the table. Young man heifer is going to go ahead here and win this class. I think one that's just one that's got more frame to her, more size, it's got more pounds in terms of the pay weight today. Salary being lighter than sucker female. I'm going to take away from one that's going to be second row, that one's smaller, big body. One that looks like she's appearing to put on a bit more cover and finish right now, but one that's just a smaller frame, lighter muscle one when you get compared it to however it goes ahead and win. Go ahead and put our hands together
You get blue ribbons in the first class of Market Heifer, Hunter Olmus and Sebastian Fieldhorn. Final call for Class 2 Market Heifers, first call for Class 3. Like to our beach exhibitors, when you complete your showing today, make sure you stop by and pick up your ribbons and awards over here at the table. We've got our Boone County 4-H ambassadors, Kristen Hooker and Bailey Schultz, helping out today. You can track those, those are all in a package for you.
Really nice trio of market heifers here, and the young man's white heifer's going to go ahead and lead off. And I think it's the one that I think just best combines what we're looking for. That one's opened up underneath. She's big back. She's full body. She's really square at the backside of her shoulder and stout pin. And what I really appreciate that one, I think where she excels is on the go. That's a good footed female that gets out, takes a long fluid stride. Still really maintains herself and gives you a balanced look when the young man gets her stuck. I think the debate sits here between second and third, and if you want to switch this pair, I wouldn't argue if you want it. For me, though, I like my cattle that can get out and go. And even though that these are still market animals, they still got to be able to cover ground. For me, this gold heifer here, I just think that's out of nickel better. And that one's just a bit neater when you study her from the side. She's smoother shouldered and one that really transitions into a stout pin set and really a longer striding, more fluid moving female. This smoke heifer or white star influence, it's going to round out. Really impressive, shapely, bold back, stout pin, all the muscle and firm together one. For me, though, that one just needs to be changed on both ends of her skeleton. She's too bold, of course, about her shoulder. She's too tight and restricted in terms of her rear to it. I like to make her not colder in terms of her center body as well, but really a nice trio of market heifers.
Your top purple in class number 2 going to Colin Rasmussen. Second purple to Nicholas Gretke. And the other purple going to Cody Andreessen. Congratulations. Ready for our class 3 on the heifers. Should be a single entry. Need our class 4 market heifers. Over to the entry gate, please.
A single entry heifer, and she's going to be a purple ribbon as well. And I think a heifer that certainly deserved one that we need to study her in terms of her body shape. And what's really impressive is over the top side of this one. She's incredibly bold and square out of the back side of her shoulder. I like the amount of finish she covers. She's starting to lay down, and I like how she's really honestly on the right track in terms of developing that right amount of finish in the back cover. Really a nice, good kind of female that balances up when you get from the side. Go ahead and put the hands together for a single entry.
Receiving purple ribbon.
They want you to get your steps in.
Talking about as high quality pair of market heifers is what a guy could ask for in a class. For me, though, I think this young man, when he gets her stuck, just does so much more. She's smoother shoulders, she's neater up front, one that's really a level main balanced female. Not only that, but if we're talking in terms of basics of market fundamentals, that one has more. You get behind her, she's stouter pin, she's bigger back. That one's got more turn to her. I wish she'd just relax and she gets in the show ring and really show off. I think she's put together fairly good. I just think she's a bit timid and then tight in the way I think she's put together fairly good. I just think she's a bit timid and then tight in the way she uses her hind leg. I think if she just relaxed and step into herself, I think her hind leg she'd use her hind leg a heck of a lot better than what she does. But awfully. Another takeaway from this white flank after the young man here, as here. Another takeaway from this white flank after the young man here, as here. One that just fundamentals and being extreme. She sticks back and barrel middle is any. For me, though, that one I struggle with her front end. She's too bold and open about her shoulder. She really wants to toe in when you get her on the go. That one's just a bit coarse in terms of the way she's put together. But go ahead and put your hands together for a really nice pair of market heifers.
The top purple is awarded to Colton Rasmussen. Second purple going to Jace Rasmussen. This is first call for Angus Market Steers. First call for Angus Market Steers. Like an invitation, everybody to come back out on Thursday morning. We've got the 4-H livestock premium auction. We'll be right here in the arena starting at 9 a.m. Due to some of the changes this year, we will not have the animal present, but we will have the exhibitor in the ring. Hopefully we'll have a photo with the exhibitor also available. At 9 a.m. Really appreciate our trophy donors this year, Shock Auto, Elvin Family Chiropractic Center, Elvin Livestock Market, Young Saddle and Tack Repair, Elvin Family Dental, Applied Technology, JK Ag Solutions, Green Turf, Nebraska Ag Marketing, Nyhart Sandblasting, PF Repair, Local Designer Keys and More, Elvin Thrifty, Good Life Pharmacy, Scott Daniel State Farm Insurance and Financial Services, First Bank and Trust Fullerton, 3C's, Cleveland Cafe and Catering, Catherine Kusick, Jeff and Jan Timmy, Jeff Timmy Real Estate Professional Group, Sentinel Building Systems, No Worries Insurance, Cedar Valley Insurance Agency, Cedar Rapids Locker, Bud Sanitary Service, Todd and Julie Bittner, Country Partners, Nathan Mueller, Kevin and Linda Rasmussen, Ty Austin, Boone County Pheasants Forever, Dillon Family Farms Billing, I Physicians, Police and Chrysler Trucking, Jeff's Farm Tire Service, Town and Country Vet Clinic, Wells Drug, Cedar River Feeders, Speed Services, Rod's K-Lawn, Mike Bueller and Martinson, White Star Oil Company, and Grease and Landing Cattle, and Boone Nance Cattlemen's.
I'm going to bring our class winners out here in the market heifer division, and I have 3 females that all represent good kind of easy feeding cattle that are heavy muscled and starting to put on the right kind of finish, as we see here as they're developing towards heavier weights. I'll run down real quick, and then we'll come out of that first class here. I think after that, you really appreciate the way she's put together. I think one that from the side you can tie into that one. She's extremely cool and square up high. However, that's pretty stout thing. That's a lot of figure with more further cycle. High she felt it. That was a bit better in terms of her finish and where she's at and that in terms of putting it on and on the go. That one wants to get a bit uncoordinated and tighter in the way she uses her hind legs, but really nice, fundamentally correct type of heifer that you can tie into from the side. That means after they come out of second class, a single entry heifer, but one that I think you get out here, and I think she plays and can run with these others. A heifer that another one that has some extension and some look and balance from the side, and really a strong level top type of female that's quite impressive when you study her over her top side. She may be the cheapest heifer in this lineup. And for me though, when you get her on the go, that was a bit rock forward, the eagle over her shoulder, and when you study her on the go, although she will reach up and cover her track, I'm just not a fan of how uncoordinated and how she does in terms of her hind leg. I wish she'd be a bit looser in terms of her hip and use that hawk with a bit more coordination, but still a really, really nice female that has extremely shaped up and heavy muscles as any. Young man's heavyweight heifer here. One that I think when she hits the ring, she grabs your attention. That one's fresh. She's high quality in her appearance. That one can balance up and give you an awfully showy look from the side. And one that is certainly plenty thick made and one that's probably pushing more in terms of her finish than her contemporaries. But I think I have to certainly appreciate when you study her from that. When you study her on the profile, one that I think her lines and everything fits together, it's just on the go. She gets a bit tighter and timid in terms of her rear too, and honestly, for as much mass and dimension she has over her top side, I wish she matched it with a bit extra thickness in terms of her rear hoof wall, just give her a bit more shot of bone there at the surface. But all in all, that's how I see them in this market heifer lineup. Put your hands together, and I'll get you a champion reserve market heifer.
Your champion market heifer, good by Colton Rasmussen.
We're in the second from that class, and I thought followed the winner next for type and tie. That was extremely bull-bodied, and the next, like we said, she's a bit coarser in terms of her shoulder. That was a bit not quite as good in what she used her hind leg as well. I think this gets that wants to round up and be a bit uncoordinated and tighter in the way she goes. But I have to really appreciate for just her basic kind. She's bull-bodied, she's thick-made, dimensional. For me though, I figured that this first class to be your reserve. Let's put the hands together.
The reserve champion market heifer is good by Colin Rasmussen. Congratulations to all of our market heifer exhibitors. We need our Charlotte composite steers to the entry gate, please, and first call for Steve. Also Also, these exhibitors, when you get finished today, you should have received a sale declaration form. If you are done showing, which means you are done today and no pause tomorrow, please turn in your sale forms over here at the table, please.
I was saying, let you start off our Angus Steer Show at Angus Cafe. You can certainly find some good, just basic kind of easy feeding type of real world productive cattle. Like a steer that, although he's not there yet in terms of his endpoint goal of being market ready, I think it's steer that's on the right track. And I think one that's just going to continue to put on the right amount of muscle and cover for the young man. And so be it plenty practical and productive market steer. But let's go ahead and put your names together for a single entry Angus show.
Receiving a blue ribbon on his Angus steer, Sebastian Fieldhorn.
Being a heavyweight Angus steer here, that's certainly pretty practical and market ready. Not ready to go to do his job in terms of being a fat steer, but one you really appreciate. He's white constructed, he's conventional, he's big back steer that's got all the right finish in all the right places, and certainly one you can appreciate from a market readiness standpoint. But let's go ahead and put a round of applause for the young lady in her heavyweight Angus steer.
Your champion Angus is including purple ribbon is Carly Weeks. We'll be ready for our Charlotte composite class next. First, second call for the team.
A young man has a star influence steer here that I think one that in terms of being shapely and having some carcass merit, I think that one does. But one that certainly has some groove working at the backside of his shoulder. His pointing stout pin has some turn to his lower quarter and stifle, but that dude needs more time on feet. He's a bit harsher in terms of his center reaching body, and one that I just have to make him balance him up. Again, with shot more in terms of his skeletal integrity, but really a nice steer project for the young man. Go ahead and put things together.
Receiving a blue ribbon is Eamon Pelster.
Well, another single entry here. Young lady's gonna earn a purple ribbon on this steer. I think one that as soon as he hits the ring, he grabs your attention. That dude's kind of really cocky. He looks at it from the side and she gets him propped up. Wow, he can be amazing. That dude's really high time. He's huge shoulders, really a level made square hip type of steer. And he get behind him. He studied his first shape out of the backside of his shoulder. And I should think he's back into incredibly bold hip say. You can't help but be impressed. You can take hold on this dude. He's not there. He's not market ready yet. He's still got some time to go. It's a reason in terms of his forehead and his flank. He's still really big there. To make him ideal, I'd like to make him a nickel softer, but that'll come with speed. And on the go, I just wish this guy would be a nickel more coordinated and reach out, especially with his rear too. And I just like to lay him back and angle of his shoulder ever so slightly. But really a cool looking steer that has an incredibly fancy, high quality look about him from the side. Go ahead and put these together for young men here.
Your champion Charlotte composite steer is put by Emily Gretke. Emily also had the reserve rating on market steers this year, 2.93. These are semi-pill steers make their way up to the end of the gate. Semi steers, first call for crossbred.
The young man steer is going to go ahead and win this class. I think when you got it in mind, not to meat and potato steer all day long. He's really full body. He's picked back steer that really bounces up from the side. And you don't really pick up on it right away, but on the go, this steer's about as long stride and fluid in terms of his structure as you'd like to make any steer that's got this much carcass value and cover on it. Still while doing that, the young man, you can pop up and then give you a balanced look on from the side as well. Really solid steer through and through, no matter where you look at him. When you got to really appreciate one that wins this cup pretty handily. Some may say it's going to be second one that gold and square over his top, and Spirit certainly has a tremendous advantage, but with that, it just kind of improved into his body type. He's too hard to fair right there in terms of his score rib, so he needs to be a lot more bolder and productive about his center rib and his flank. But with that, this steer's made all two straight off both ends, and that's evident when he gets on the go. He really wants to struggle when he's short stepping off the both ends, but still really a steer that has some trimness and marketability value about it. Go ahead and put your knees together for a nice.
Your champion TV is exhibited by Jace Rasmussen, receiving the blue ribbon is Varsity Miracle. We're ready for our semi class. Second call for crossbred class, number 7.
Again, the semi-final series, and I think young man's got one you guys appreciate. And I think I really admire this steer is when he gets them on the go. A steer that's actually pretty good-footed and really flexible, and you can't help but admire the look that that calf has from the side. A really steer that's set back right knee over his shoulder and his knee, and one that you certainly appreciate his look about him. And all while in the meantime, he's pretty practical by the center body and has plenty of carcass value when you study his top side. Is he the stoutest pain and has the most turn to his fourth quarter and cycle? No, and I think that's where the ball in second holds the advantage. This year he's certainly a stout pain steer, got some turn and shake to him. For me though, that one's just too bare and too raw at the center portion of his body. He's all too shallow and harder feeding in his time. A steer that's made all too vertical and straight off both ends of the skeleton when you read into him. But go ahead and put your hands together for a good pair of semi-fall steers.
Receiving the purple ribbon and champion semicolon is Paul Vanderwall. Blue ribbon is going to Cassidy Miracle. We should be ready for class 7 of our crossbred steers. Will be in next. First call for class 8. First call for class 8.
The young lady's red and white steer's going to go ahead and win. I think he does so handily. Not only is he bolder and bigger back, sits on top of a boulder and around the rib cage, but he's a bigger footed steer. And not only does he prop up and give you a higher quality look from the side, but that steer can certainly, when you get these cattle on the move, he's such a substantially longer striding, better footed steer that gets out and covers more ground. The lady's black steer, he's got some practicality about his center portion of a steer that's got some shape and turn working up high. And I actually think he reads forward in terms of his indicator and is nearing the 2-point value before this red and white cap does. The biggest thing for me, though, that steer, he's made all too straight on both ends. That steer's all too straight shoulder and over in his knee and really struggles when he gets out on the go. But that steer just needs to be made skillfully a heck of a lot better to play any higher in this class. So go ahead and put your hands together for a good pair of steers.
Junior purple in class number 7, Audra Grove. Blue ribbon going to Cape Miracle. Your final call, we're ready for class number 8 of crossbred steers. First call for class 9.
When you're done, box. Heading your nose. So if possible, bring that right away and come back for this time because it will sit up on that side.
crossbred steers. I think this top pair is kind of interesting when you really study them, and especially when the young man gets his steer calmed down and actually can give you a good look. So I think it's awfully close. For me, though, I use the young man's steer to my right to go ahead and win this class. I think one that's just ungenuinely bolder in terms of his rib cage. A steer that sits down on a bigger foot, and you get behind him, that's really what tells the story. This steer's bolder and square. At the backside of his shoulder, he's stouter in terms of his upper hip. He's got a lot more in terms of his lower leg and his quarter as well. Now the steer that's got a freakier look about him, the steer that's a lot neater fronted, he's smoother shouldered, he's more athletic and longer striding. That's the young man steer here in second. Steer that's really level made and has some extension, some really cool pieces about him. When that steer finally calms down and sets up, you can really appreciate the good. For me though, that steer just needs a heck of a lot more on him. He's too fair and harsh in terms of his rib. That steer's too open in terms of his loin, and a steer that when you get behind him, I just wish there was more of him. But really, a steer that has all the right pieces, and if he just keeps eating, I think one that's going to be a force to be reckoned with when it becomes a state fair or even national shows. The lady steer that's going to be third, though, doesn't take away from that one. The one that just becomes of his basic kind is nice. He's good body steer that balances up fine from the side. He's plenty proportional. For me, though, that steer gets a bit. For me, though, when we study that steer, he gets a bit more ordinary in the way he's put together in terms of his skeleton. Or he should take a longer stride out of his front 1/3. When you study up the cattle going away, this steer wants to track the narrow in terms of his pace, and he gives up too much substitute. Nice trio of steers, so I put these together.
Top purple class number 8 going to Kostredicki. Second purple going to Cody Miracle. Blue ribbon going to Brittany Neighbor. Ready for class 9 market steers, please. And first call for class 10. Now, Joe, I'm kind of curious. As I look across the crowd here today, who has made it to over 50 Boone County fairs? Wait, did I see another hand down over there? Nope, yep, yes. One. I'm not even going to look over there. They're all way too young. Not a chance. How many is this your first Boone County Fair experience? Very first. Anybody? We've got some younger ones. They probably can't speak. So we've got, yes, we've got some of the other ones. That's awesome. Welcome to Boone County Fair in 2020. Also, I don't know, was that a birthday, Kevin, we've had? No birthday, but we've got our grandmother in the audience here, great-grandmother in the audience. One of her goals was to see her grandsons or granddaughters, whatever the case might be, maybe still wishing, to show Phyllis Rasmussen. And then she's got 3 grandsons showing today. So congratulations. And a granddaughter, that's correct. I stand corrected. Now you have to set a new goal. You need a new goal now. Great grandkids.
a nice pair of stairs up here in this class, and I think if you wanted to shoot sort of a different way than I did, I wouldn't argue with you one bit, but I can see the trade-off. So for me, though, I like a young man's gargle face cap to go ahead and lead off. I think more than just in terms of having the right kind of feeder cattle center body in rich shape. That's good. That's plenty of gold dimension over his top side. That's plenty of substance from behind. You really appreciate that. And that's good. I think it's more ideal in terms of his fat cover at this stage in the game. And I think where he really surfaces in this class is he's studying his angles of his skeleton. That steer is laid back better, especially in terms of his hind leg. Gets down and covers ground with ease. And ladies, leg cap though. That steer's bigger footed, he's square and shapelier up top, with credibility and trimness advantage. That steer's arguably big, stouter, painted, bigger hip. For me, though, that steer's just a bit harsher in terms of his lower rib and flank. It's all too vertical in terms of his shoulder, and it's still with a bit more extra shoulder and a bit coarser than we put together. But still a really nice pair of steers, going and put the hands together.
The top purple in class number 1, number 9 is awarded to Dustin Andreessen. Second purple to Ashland Neighbor. We're on class number 10. This is our final class of crossbred steers.
A single entry and a heavyweight steers. The young lady's going to receive a purple here. I think a calf that not only is pushing up for, excuse me, a calf that's not only heavyweight and muscular, he's got a lot of turn shape over his top side, and that's good. That's plenty dimensional and opened up at the ground. But one that handles it with a quality look in the profile. That steer bounces up awfully nice and get him out on the go. And I still think he handles himself plenty good, but really nice heavyweight steer for this young lady. Go ahead and put your hands together for her.
Anyway, Reddick receiving a purple ribbon. We're looking forward to select our champion reserve champion crossbred market steer.
I'll bring our class winners out in the crossbred steer division, and I think four steers all represent good kind of cattle. They all got plenty of substance in terms of their foot and bone, and steers that are plenty old and square over their top side as you read in terms of their muscular shape, and steers that are plenty wide constructed, and on top of that, they do some extra intangibles in terms of being put together well from the side, in well balanced look, and cattle that can still go out and be functional in terms of their skeletal build. And, for me, though, I think there's one steer that just stands out and he stands above the rest. And in this lineup, he almost looks kind of like a man standing amongst boys. And to me, I think he sticks out like a sore thumb. And it's the one I need to gravitate and use. That heavyweight crossbred is going to go ahead and be your champion crossbred.
The champion crossbred steer is given by Emily Gretchen.
I think for reserve, it gets a little close between the remaining three. I do think there's trade-offs, and whichever way you want to sort and go for reserve, but I think I have I got a way in my mind in this particular calf. I think he came out of a tougher class, and he's just more geared to, or more my kind in terms of having some shape and boldness up high. His shoulder might not lay into him perfect, and his hind leg set's not the best, but in terms of a steer that's wide constructed and muscular and stout pinned and has a ton of carcass height, even still with propped up and give you a quality look. The young man steer that come out of the second class will be your reserve cross.
The reserve champion crossbred is given by Nicholas Gretchen. We've got our home raised class coming up next. Home raised.
In the home race division, I think it's true testament to what these young people do in terms of raising cattle and raising a high quality show cross section and feeder. In fact, there's like the ones they exhibit here. The pair of red calves I'm going to sort up here and tie to, and I think you can change them any which way depending on your priorities. For me, though, this young lady saw a red calf is the one I'm going to gravitate towards. That one just has more in terms of his foot at the surface. That's a steer that can give you a neater look from the side. These level are made a higher time in terms of the way he ties his neck out of his shoulder. A steer that's really impressive, and what I think holds the main thing is when you get to the top side, he's substantially bolder and fresher right there behind his shoulder. It's got her peach steer, it's got more turn to his lower quarter stifle as well. Young lady's red and white calf, though, in terms of flexibility and calf that has some neater pieces in the way he's a lot smoother in the way he lays his shoulder onto, and I favor the angle of it as well. For me, though, that calf just gets a bit plainer and off right there behind his shoulder and on the go. Although he's more flexible, he just needs to be a bit more coordinated in the way he uses his hind leg. But still a really nice pair of steers that have some contrast and differences. Young lady's flat calf is going to go ahead and be third. A steer we talked about in class. A steer that you really appreciate for his basic time and his balance built from the side. One that just gets a bit plainer and runs out of gas. When you get behind him, he's a bit plainer in his shape up high. I like to make him stouter pan and widen him up in the way he travels at the ground. But really nice trio of home race calves. My hats off to these kids and what they do in their free time raising cattle. So I want to give them a good round of applause.
Your champion home race is given by Ashland Neighbor, reserve champion going to Osler Grove. Congratulations. We are ready for our overall championship drive. We need our top purples out of each class, including your champion market heifer. Again, our livestock sale will be 9 o'clock here in the arena. The exhibitors will be here, but there will not be any animals. A little change up this year. There's still a limit of the exhibitor can sell 2 animals, but that choice would be market or the champion on the breeding side, champion reserve. So a little change up this year on the sales side. Big exhibitors, when you are cleaning out your stalls, out that big door in the southwest corner, there's an area flagged off. You can put any of your bedding right out there. And anybody that, be sure to turn in your sale declaration form that you have completed showing this year. So as they are in order here on our championship drive with the champion market heifer, Colton Rasmussen, the champion Angus exhibited by Carly Weeks. Your champion, Charlotte Composite, Emily Gretke. Your champion key, exhibited by James Rasmussen. Your champion Semitole, shown by Paul Vanderwall. Your champion crossbred, shown by Emily Gretke. And your champion home raised, exhibited by Ashland Neighbor.
As we get all of our division champions out here for the steer show and the market animal show final drive, I think you exhibitors, parents, and everyone should be proud. It's an awfully high quality set of cattle in this ring right here that honestly I'm excited I get to go out and travel 2.5 hours and come up here and evaluate and break down these cattle and work with these tremendously awesome young individuals. And what 4-H and these youth programs are doing for our country is amazing things. And I sure wish a lot more people had their kids involved in 4-H because today, at the end of the day, it ain't about winning or losing or the purple or the blue ribbon. It's about developing these young individuals so they go out and make a name for themselves and make a living and a good, honest living for themselves and can be proud of what they've done in life. You know, this world 2020 has been a crazy year for everyone. Everyone certainly has their own opinions and what you want to believe and make of it. Well, I'm not going to get into that. I never was one for politics, but what I will say is, exhibitors, what you're doing right now, it's not a privilege. Excuse me, I got that wrong. I tried to make a statement, I got it wrong. It's a privilege, it's not a right. You should be thankful that you have calves in your barn, and you're going and showing at a county fair, that you're here with friends and family and people that you love, and get to spend time doing it, because there's kids all across this country that, because of powers of bugs and things that were out of their control, they didn't get to have the honor and be in the show ring that you guys get to. So it is extremely a privilege, and above that, you guys should be honored for being a tremendous facility that you are this year. You know, I've grown up, I never showed anything that's nice in my county fair. You guys are truly honored, and I think you guys need to give Steve and Fairborn and everyone who contributed to making this facility happen. You need to give them a big round of applause. This place is awesome. But I'm going to save my breath in your time, and you know, I talked these cattle 2-3 times already today. I kind of have a way in my mind of how I want to go with it, but let's go ahead and throw our hands together one last time for all these exhibitors and all the hard work they put into, and I'll get you top 5.
The overall grand champion market animal, exhibited by Emily Gretke. Reserve champion market animal, exhibited by James Rasmussen. Third place, going to Colton Rasmussen, champion market heifer. Fourth place going to Emily Dredeke on the composite Charlotte. In fifth place going to Colin Rasmussen. Congratulations to our top five. For bucket cap exhibitors, be ready. Bring them over to the entry gate, please.
Blakely, Real, Real.
What's your cat's name? Thank you. What's going to eat today? There you go. What's your favorite part about working this thing? Walking in? You tell everyone why. You're not showing your cat? Go on. Doing what? Well, it sounds like you need to kill more cattle and less horses. And horses are breaking their arms. Well, you're doing a great job. So let's go ahead and put our hands together for Kinsley and an outstanding job with our bucket cap.
I need him. Yeah, I need him.
Nope. I was part of the other.
He needs to kind of help score that. You run that one?
Yeah.
Young lady, what's your name? Is the cat have a name? Carmela. What's a good name? Uh-huh. What does Carmela eat every day? Some hay? Yeah. What about some grains? Where did Carmela come from? Here you go. And she's where I raised her? Yeah, you guys go on next year? There you go. What's your favorite part about working with her every day? There you go. That's always fun. Well, you're doing a really, really good job. So keep up the good work and hopefully see you back next year with her. Go ahead and put your hands together for her. What's your name? Shelby. What's your cat's name? Lots of fancy ears that you got on there. You designed that? No? What does Jimmy eat every day? Did you drink any water? Where do Phoenix come from? Mom and dad. Their cows? Yeah. What's your favorite part about working with Phoenix every day? Yeah, you like spending time with her? Walking there and working there? Yeah. Well, you're doing a really good job. Keep it up. And what's your name? What's your cat's name? You gotta say that again. Ah, that's fancy. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. What do you eat every day? Do you drink any water? Yeah. What's your, where do you come from? Whose cow? Grandma's cow? What's your favorite part about working with them every day? You like showing? You gonna show next year? Awesome. You're doing a really good job. Keep it up. What's your name? Taylor. What's your cat's name? What's you eat every day? Anything else? You chew on your shirt? Yeah. Where do you come from? Your dad. His cows? What's your favorite part about working with her every day? Yeah. You had fun with her so far? You gonna show when you get older? Awesome. You're doing a really good job, bud. Hi, young lady. What's your name? Ashton. What's your husband's name? Shelby. She looks like Shelby. What does she eat every day? She's drinking water. Water's pretty important when it's 95 out, huh? Where'd she come from? Dustin. Awesome. What's your favorite part about working with her every day? Dating her? You want to show when you get older? Alright. You want to show market cattle or breeding cattle? Both? Show everything. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and put our hands together for these four outstanding individuals.
Good job.
Let's put our hands together for Ty Ray. This is coming up and putting the placings and talking and working with our youth this year. We appreciate the comments and your constructive aspects and your thoughts on what the 4-H program means to our youth across our country. So our bucket cab this year, we had Tinsley Nyhart, who was up first, receiving a purple ribbon. Bella Hamling in the novice division with a purple ribbon. Our Clover kids, the Pee-wees, have just finished up. We have briefly finished. Max and Christo, Kelby Rasmussen, and Baylor Nyhart. So thank you. We hopefully see you back showing next year. And be careful, Grandpa, what you say in the barn. You never know where they come back. We're going to take some photos over there on our Market Beach show. Karen Slotman, Corner Public Power. She's got a day off, so she's trying to travel up to Elton to take pictures. She just loves that. She does an awesome job. Thanks, Karen.